Welcome to lesson 2-5, video 1. We're going to talk about graphing systems of inequalities. So the learning target for today is that we can show the solution set of a system of inequalities by graphing on the coordinate plane. And also, one little thing to note here, in your notes, my blank here that you have to fill in, I just didn't have enough room over here, but I think you'll have enough room in your notes, so you need to fill in overlap. So recall that when graphing an inequality, the solution set consists of an entire shaded region rather than just the line. The solution set to a system of inequalities requires you to graph both inequalities and look for the overlap. So let's look at this example here where I already have these lines and these inequalities graphed for you. So this first linear inequality, we have it graphed and we have it shaded. And then we have this linear inequality graphed and shaded. And all we're really doing with this lesson is we're taking these two, we're adding them together, or I like to think you're layering one on top of the other. And that's what this other graph is right here. You're graphing them on the same graph. And then you're looking for all of the solutions where the area is shaded in two spots. So this area here that I'm tracing out, in fact, I'm actually going to go ahead and highlight this in a different color. So these are all of my solutions here. This is the area that has been shaded twice. Okay, and that's it. And that's essentially the concept for this lesson, is that you're doing the same thing we did last lesson. You're just doing it twice, and you're doing it on the same graph. So these two questions down here ask us to specifically identify a set of ordered pairs that are in the solution set. So anything inside of this double shaded region would count as part of the solution. So this point that I just highlighted or just plotted here would be 5, 2. That would be a part of the solution set, and even this one up here would be part of the solution set. This one is 5, 7. Notice this though. If I were to pick a point on this dotted line, that would not be a part of the solution set. So like even if I were to pick this here, which looks like it is 0, -6, that would not be part of the solution set. And the reason why is because it's on the dotted line, and technically you do not include those values on that dotted line, so it's not shaded twice. Same thing with this line here. Well, actually quite the opposite with this line here. Because it's a solid line, this point that I highlight here would actually be a part of the solution set because it's on a solid line. Therefore, it's being highlighted 2 times. All right, let's go ahead and go on to this example here, and I am, let's see, I want to talk about each of these individually. So this one right here on the far left, I've got a system of linear inequalities. So this first one is graphed. Y is less than x plus 4. So here's where it crosses 4, and then my rise is 1 and my run is 1. So this is this line, and it's a dashed line. And then I shade below it. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see here with the way that I have it graphed. But I'm going to highlight it. So this is me shading below that line. So all the way below this line. And then for my other line, I'm actually going to change colors. So that's this line. It tells us to shade above right there. So I'm going to shade above this line. And so this solution set happens to be a case where the double shaded region is the area between these two dotted lines. All right, let's look at this one right here. So I have, for this inequality, I have y is greater than or equal to 2x. So that's this line here, and I want to shade above. And then for my second line here, let me change colors back to pink here. I have y is greater than 2x minus 1, which is this line here, So I'm going to shade above here. Okay, but notice that my double shaded region is this area here. Right, and obviously it keeps going forever this way and this way, but it's this area in here that's a double shaded region. Okay, this one looks like it's highlighted, but it's only highlighted one time, and because it's not highlighted twice, it is not a part of the solution set. And then lastly, you have a situation like this, to where I think it's a little bit clearer to see here, and so I'm not going to highlight it, but here the area to the left of this or under this line is highlighted, and then above is highlighted, but there's no area that's double highlight, that's highlighted twice. There's no overlapping area. So in this case, there would be no solutions to this problem. All right, you have a U-Trial on the next page, so take a try at that, and then I will see you in the next video.